Hello everyone, I welcome you on another Destiny Rising video. In today's video we are going to take a look at the new strategies in the Bulwark Ops. There is a bit shift on the meta and I finally got my Hoof 2 and Ana 3. So I will try and share with you the new and the best strategies to get as far as possible nowadays for both solo and 3-player stages. So what is happening? We have found the new money printing machine, and also I finally got my 2-star stone hoof, which is quite important buff for our damage, and level 3 Anastasia, 3-star Anastasia. And now also we have two new towers in our roster. First one is Acute Field, and the second one is Magnetized Clay. And actually Magnetized Clay is the money printing machine, while the Acute Field is damage bonus boost. So it increases our attack damage, attack speed by 25%, and also our damage. As you can see, I have finalized round 15 for both solo and 3-player. In solo, my record with today's buffs and especially Unstoppable is 25 waves. But while Unstoppable will not be the case, I think it will be more than 30. While as in Endless, it's one of the most ideal maps and ideal things, I did 39 waves with randoms, just in matchmaking. So it's quite a strong build right now. And in the second part of this video, I will share with you the gameplay part while I was running solo and share the strategies. There is an additional strategy for the Fulminator, but this Fulminator should be 4-star, and then I saw some videos where the people just do the 40 plus rounds. Let's start with the theoretical part. And here we will see that there is the new strategies. So our start talent is Prudence. To be honest, I would restart the run unless I will get this start talent, which is quite important for the damage for us. Then, moving to the buffs. First we start with the range, then we take the rate of fire, and on the second buff, on the stage 5, we are trying to get +1 beam. We will have enormous amount of money by this stage, so we are free to reroll for +1. If you're unlucky or if you don't want to spend time on rerolling, you can do it on the third buff, so on wave 8 or 9, I don't remember. Then we take solar damage. If we already have beam, then we take direct damage. So it will be quite a good improvement. Then we take acute enhancement. Acute enhancement will give us plus 50% attack speed for all of the towers inside of the acute aura. Enormous. And then understatement enhancement, which will affect with Scorch all of the enemies which are under the Scorched Earth. So almost all of the enemies will be affected by this one, and if we have Anastasia, it will be building the stacks on Anastasia much faster. About the towers, we use Anastasia, we use Stone Hoof, as always, Understatement, new Magnetic Clay, and Acute Field. Regarding the Magnetic Clay, it's on 4-star, it becomes just like generating enormous amount of money. Once the enemy is below 50%, it will drop 2 additional polymers, so it will be enormous amount of money. You don't need any other like sources of money. And Acute Field, it will remove invisibility, and within the aura it will increase the attack speed for us. That's huge buff, and the position for solo for this one is also quite good. But let's get back to this one. So regarding characters, there is two god characters for Bulwark. First one is the Hellhest, because she has a lot of the confinement for the enemies, like 6 stacks per use, 7 per use. And then we have Umiko, which can slow down enemies, she can confine, and she increases the damage taken by the enemies. So if you have Umiko, it's also, and don't have Hellhest, it's the great solution for you, especially if you have a T6. So, but other than this, you can use Caber 4-star or Jaren, which blinds Rossi 11. Let's start. So at the first round, we put our magnetic lace on the first row, and it will start generating us enormous amount of money. Then by the wave 2, we put hoof to the right side, and on the wave 3, we put hoof to the left side, and we chill for some numbers. Then you can put the magnetic lace on the second row, and then once we have enough money, we just start putting our Anastasia. You can put it like by the 3-star level 3. Then we put acute field. And with this one, once we have this setup, we will just start replacing first row with level 1 understatement and 2 level 3 Anastasia. After this one, you can do whatever you want. So I would recommend, like, for the safety, to upgrade the Anastasias on the second row, but me personally, I'm upgrading hoofs just because I can. Like, there's a lot of money to spend. I'm upgrading both hoofs to 3-star and then start upgrading the second row and the back row for Anastasia. Yeah, we upgrade these 2 Anastasias in the back. The second row, we replace all of the magnetic lace by the level 3 Anastasia, and that is it. By this time you will already reach wave 15 easily. Without any problems, you can just stay AFK until the wave 20, I would say, and sometimes just using this supercharged weapon. So yeah, the only thing that you will need to do is to use the supercharged weapon as soon as 2 guards and 2 bosses are exiting the gate. You will be able to confine them, use the supercharged weapon, and bring enormous amount of damage. Now moving to today's map. It's one of the best maps that you can have, and I will be waiting for this map to appear once again to bring it to the next level. Currently I'm at 39 waves with 2 randoms, but it can be improved with the regular team. So what do? We use absolutely the same buffs, but it's kind of hard to get Pradons here. So you will need to drop one of the buffs, and you will drop understatement enhancement from your roster. Other than this, everything else is the same. What we are doing, we are like putting 2 magnetic lace in the first row, and then by the wave 2, we replace our hoof, replace magnetic lace with the hoof, filling everything with the magnetic lace around here. Then we put 1 magnetic lace on the lower level, and by the stage 4 we need to put 1 hoof there. Then we upgrade Anastasia towards the level 3. We put understatement, and we put additional Anastasias and acute field on the top level, because the top wave, the top route will be the most important for us. Then we replace our magnetic layer on the left route with the Anastasia level 3, and keep our all of our support towers like understatement, hoof, and acute field with level 1. We put acute field here because it will affect all of the towers around, including this one. And yeah, after this we just upgrading all of our Anastasias towards the level 3. And yeah, 1 more hoof near the end to also debuff enemies and buff our towers. Once we are done with our Anastasias, we upgrade our understatements, then we upgrade our hoofs, and the last one is the acute field. And that is it. So in this case, you will be able to easily beat 30 plus stages. And if all of the teams are using the same, it will be easy. Now let's move to the three-lane map. And it's not in the roster today, so it's mostly my theoretical calculation. We're using everything the same, but we are trying to maximize the auras of our towers, because if you use acute field, it will drop your damage on this slot, but increase the damage of everything around. So I'm trying to maximize this one as much as possible. So we are putting the hoof here to buff all of the towers around, then another one here, and acute field should cover all of this area with its 50% buff. Again, it's theoretical. I will try to prove it. So we place as much magnetic lace as possible. As always, we start with this one to print as much money as we could, and then start replacing this one with the 3-star Anastasia. So the most important, the first ones, and also we need to put the hoofs near our entrances, the two to the left and to the right. Then upgrade once all of the Anastasias upgraded and we have all of our support towers in place. We just start upgrading understatements, then hoofs, and then acute fields. So that's mainly it for the theoretical part, and let's dive into the practical one. So as you can see, we're using hoof, understatement, Anastasia, and everything else. So acute field and magnetic clay. Unfortunately, today we have both shielded and unstoppable, and I won't be able to push it as further as I wanted. We are lucky. We have the Pradans level 1, and let me increase the speed here. So we put everything to the put magnetic clays on the first row as I described you, and start our run. So as you can see, once enemies is less than 50%, we will get enormous amount of the money. We put our hoof. On the second stage, you can have problems with the guy to the left, because his shield might be a problem. Yeah, this one, because the damage from the range of the hoof won't be enough to kill him, so we just simply support our towers and kill him. And by this time, by stage 3, we will already have our second hoof, and now we can chill until wave 6. So we are taking our money and starting to add the magnetized clay towards the in the second row. So yeah, now it is done. We just put it to the left root. And we have the first one. So I'm always rerolling for the rate of fire and range. Range is especially important because the stone hoof will be able to affect both of the enemies in this main route with this debuff. So removing shield, dark fog, and etc. We are trying to push these guys lower than 50% to generate more money. And as you can see, we have thousands of money. Now we put acute field, and this acute field, as you can see, it buffs all of the towers in its aura in total it will be 50% of the attack speed, which is enormous damage boost. So we start replacing one of our magnetized field with Anastasia, and here we place one understatement and another one on the another row. So that's the first boss. As you can see, we don't do anything as Hellhest, we're just running around, and that's it. So that's quite an easy run for us. Now as you can see, we have 15,000 of gold, and we can reroll for our Anastasia. So +1 beam, we done it, and now putting some additional Anastasias on the back row, just to make it more secure for us. And that's mainly it. Now we are chilling until the wave 12 without any changes. So I will start upgrading the 2 hoofs in the upcoming rounds, so we just can quickly skip it. It's round 8. Yeah, by round 9 I think I will have most of the stuff. The only tech that you need to learn is how to drop this ball. So once these bosses and guards of the bosses will exit the gate, you need to confine the guards first, and then drop the bomb on 4 of them. It's important to do it in the start, because you will be able to get the supercharged weapon by the next round. Now we are looking for the acute field, so it will give us 50% of the attack speed in the area. And yeah, this one is already 3-star, level 3, and now we're upgrading the second hoof, and it's already level stage 10, and we don't see any of the problems. So we upgrade. Okay, this is done, and now we will be focusing on all of our Anastasias, so we don't see any problems with these guys. We just run further. Yeah, that's our final view on the buffs. So it's rate of fire, range, Anastasia, direct hit, acute field, understatement, and understatement will give us additional stack of scorch on the enemies affected by scorchers, and the last one is solar enhancement. So that is wave 14. By this time you should have almost all of your Anastasia's level 3, and yeah, there is only one left for me. I will quickly upgrade it right now. It's just boring, I decided to shoot a little bit, and we put the last Anastasia. So after this we can focus on our understatements and acute field, and that will be it. Yeah, we'll just upgrade this one first. And now, yeah, upgrade it to this, to level 3, then another one. Yeah, that is the check. Let's take a look once again. So what did I do? So what we are doing, first of all, we use our confine on the boss, on the guards. Yeah, we used our salvo, and we confined the guards. Then we take the bomb, and these 2 guards will be blocked. Then we drop our bomb that it will affect both guards and bosses. As you can see, it makes enormous amount of damage, and also I think until the wave 20 it killed the guards first. And that is it. So as you can see, the boss died without even splitting, so it's just melted. We upgrade our last tower, and that's it. Now we can stay AFK and just jumping into the to bomb our bosses, and everything else will be done by the towers. Yeah, that is it. If you have any questions about this Bulwark strategy, or you have any suggestions, please put it into the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I see you in the next one.